Hello everyone, thanks for joining me for another Build-A-Boat video. Today I'm going to show you all about the hula hoop. First, I'm going to show you how to put the hula hoop on. This is after it's all ready to roll. Place a cake right there, and then collision off and invisible the cake. Then you unanchor everything, jump, and flip the switch. There's the hula hoop all going. Now let me show you how to build the thing. And get rid of that switch so it doesn't bind to a new wheel. Let's see here. This is the wheel I'm going to use. I'm going to rotate it just like that. It needs to be up off the ground just a hair, so I'm just going to raise it up a little bit. And I'm going to place a seat right on top of that, centered in the wheel. First, turn off collision because that is nice to have. Anytime you're doing anything with the wheel where you're going to move something in or out of the wheel, you want to have collision off first. I'm going to move that seat up 0.5, and then I'm going to place a plastic block on that seat, if I can find my plastic. There we go. And I'm going to raise that up by 0.6. Yeah, I think that'll be good. And then I'm going to lower this thing so that that is 0.2. And now I'm going to change my scale to 0.73 and bring it in on both sides. So the total width of this piece is 0.54. And then I'm going to go 1.05 on my scale. I'm going to draw it out that far so that the overall length is 4.1. And then I'm going to clone that thing. And I'm just going to separate it now so that each piece is, let's see, so that each piece is 0.2 by 0.2 by 0.54. Let's see, here's 0.2 and here's 0.2. Awesome. And now I'm going to color it since that seems like a good thing to do. I'll make this one red. There we go. And now we just clone and rotate, making a 15-degree circle. So clone it, rotate it, grab those, clone them, rotate 2 times, grab all of those and rotate them, or clone them and rotate them. Like so, and one more time. Okay, there is the hoop, and we're going to grab the entire hoop and move it. I'm going to center, make sure that we grab a piece that is nice and square to the position of the seat. And I'm going to move that whole hoop back. So I'm going to go to move, and I'm going to move it back by 1. Okay, now I need to connect the hoop to the wheel. So I'm going to do like that, and I'm just going to go to scaling here and just drag it up into that. It doesn't really have to be anything clean because this is going to be that's going to be deleted in just a little bit. And because you've got the collision off, sorry, it's not going to be deleted, it's going to be invisible. Because you've got the collision off on the wheel, I can move that in without bumping the wheel at all. You'll notice that if you don't have collision turned on, or if you do have collision turned on and you scale something into the wheel will move a little bit, and that will mess up the center point of the wheel and how it works. It'll become jerky, and well, you never know what you're going to get. Next, I'm going to place a piece of plastic right there, and I'm going to scale that. And this is just to connect the to connect the chair to the wheel. So just something like that, and then something like this. So I'm not really going for connecting the chair as much as I am connecting the thing, the cake. That's what it is. The cake that's going to go right there. So how it's going to work is the cake is going to be right there, which is centered in the middle of the hoop, and that's going to connect to this plastic and connect that to the wheel down here, and then the part that turns on the wheel is going to be connected to the hoop. So I can put a switch out here right now and show you how that works. Just use the same kind of switch. Oh, I need to disconnect it from that wheel right there. Okay, I'm going to save it and reload this. Okay, there we go. And there's a couple more things I need to do here. I'm just going to turn collision off for the entire thing. And I don't really want the cake on there when I'm saving it. So now I can save it again. Oh, another thing, turn the wheel speed down, otherwise it looks a little crazy. I think I used 3 for the other one, so I'm going to use that for this. Save it. And it's good to go. Sit on there, you place your cake, you unanchor the entire thing, jump, and flip the switch. If you invisible the rest of it, you can see how it would look like that. There we go. Another hula hoop. Now it's a red one. Thank you guys for watching my video. Have a great rest of your day. Ooh, there's a plastic block right there. Bye-bye.